Well, g'day. Iron Horse here again. Tonight I come out a little bit earlier. I didn't realise it was so late yesterday when I came out to start recording. It was actually more like 20 past 8. So this evening it is only 7:45 to 8. It's still enough twilight. There it is. They're not quite seeing each other as eye to eye. That's what she said. So tonight the moon is getting fatter again. As you can see, it's probably only 2 or 3 days from being full now. Come on, zoom out. 1 times zoom, that's 0.9. Go to 1, you watch it change. There. See? It just changes dramatically on this Samsung Galaxy S10 camera. But hey, there we are. Half an hour earlier, just about. First star of the evening. So we would always say that the bright one is Jupiter. Always say that the bright one is Venus. Venus is always the first one of the evening. So the dimmer one must be Jupiter. Even though Jupiter is Zeus and way bigger and much further away. It's 10 times zoom right there. Camera's struggling at 10 times, but there's enough lux in the air. 3.8 it struggles too. But tell you what, if you get a little bit of the horizon in the focus, no, to 1.9 times. As soon as the horizon is in focus, those clouds, man, I hesitate to give an estimate how far away they are. I'd say potentially 30 kilometres. And then the stars come in focus and stay in focus. Now if I zoom in to 3.2, okay, so the camera's struggling to focus now because it's all autofocus. Move up the stars again. They're not really in focus, you know what I mean? They're just blobs of light. 1.9, go back to 1.0. So at 1.0, the focus basically says, you know, infinity, I guess. 30 kilometres is infinity. Let's guess if we get this tree in focus, it's like 10 metres away, 8 metres. If we turn and look at that one, 25.68 metres away, and the moon isn't in focus, of course. It's pretty close. I doubt that zooming in on it will make it come into focus by any means. We can try. That's actually pretty close to the phase it's in. Notice how the dark side is opposite from where the sun is too, by the way. Even the geckos have something to say about that. Turn the shed light off tonight, so it should be a little bit more realistic. Southern Cross should probably start to be visible by now, actually. Where I live now is just not the best place for viewing it, because that's like the west, obviously. I'll go back to 1 times zoom. 1, there we go. So that's the west, and then when I look at the south, there's another shed from the neighbour. So even though I've got a magnificent view of the stars here, it's not like where I used to live, where I'd walk out my front door and boom, there's the Southern Cross right there every night of the year. But I'm sure it'll be appearing any minute now. up, you can see a star. That's what I like about doing it in twilight. The stars are so much easier and clearer to film than they are when it gets a little bit darker. I can't understand that. I mean, look at, you can see the twilight fading. Look at the slow adjustment of the neon gases as they cease to be stimulated or ionized by the energy of the sun. But there's still enough light to then focus on the stars. It is so bizarre. Glad I captured it last night. I think I got them at a pretty good spot. Yeah. Well, actually, traditionally, the Southern Cross does take another 15 minutes or so to come out, and the mosquitoes aren't exactly, you know, my friend. It's funny the exposure here now, though, how on the camera, how it's showing such a pink light. That's incorrect. That's pretty close. Yeah, see, that's 1 time zoom. If I go back to 9, hang on, the other way. 9 goes like that. To the eye, it's sort of in between those two. It's definitely not fuzzy and grainy like that. So I need a decent camera. Although technically at 9, if I go over to there, on the camera, the light you see on the horizon is much brighter than what my eyes see. So, yeah. Cameras are getting good, but they're not great. See if we look up yet. Okay. Ooh. To 1 zoom. Can't quite see Orion yet. I mean, the moon is really bright, so what do you expect? I see you. And you. So like some places you go, the sky's clouds of bats. Don't have too many around here because there it is. There you are. Just the Orion's belt now. So it's slightly northwards and slightly westwards. It's still basically up. You know, it's how we see the stars. We see the stars up. Right, yeah, I'm going to take one more look at Venus and Zeus. Three and a half, 4, 5, 6.6, all the way to 10. Cool, hey. Back out. 2.0, 1.4, 1.0. That's how it is. Go to 9. Doesn't like it. Go to 1. Loves it. Weirdo. Anyway, it's going to be a beautiful night. We had a lot of rain today too, so happy days. Catch you next time.